Okay, Saturday morning in the kingdom, we have a big day of plans. See that? Yes, we're going to have two cats up and running. The Bismark that was underwater for 3 years with the big V-Plow. It'll be pulling the drags. Yes, we want to cut the snow base down so I can get some photos for my book. Yes, I'll write a book on how to make snow roads. Yes, for people in Florida to enjoy. Yes, for the one time every 100 years they get snow. All right, this morning we woke up to a warm minus 27 degrees, but feels like a warm minus 35. It is unreal how warm it is out here. It does not feel chilly willy. All right, on the yo-yo scale, we have the warm minus 16. Yes, it's warm, but feels like a warm minus 31 Fahrenheit. Yes, it's warm out here. Probably because of the fact there's no wind. Also, too, the wood stoves survived the night. Hot coals or ambers in the stove this morning. Just, how'd you say, toss the kindling wood in and the fires took off. Yes. All right, let's back up here. We'll spin the mini phone around really quick so everybody gets dizzy. Yes. Oh, yes, dizzy. All right, let's see if we can back up. Look at that. See if we have talent. Look at that. Oh, I don't have talent. Look at that. I hand stacked those rocks last night. Yes, when I stocked up the stove before Betty by. And the rocks all fit in there just nicely. We had just the right amount of rocks in the wheelbarrow. So talk about organization or 100% luck. Look at those smokestacks. Look at the smoke for the Swedish kid. All right, so today's going to be a good day. We got lots done yesterday. And yes, we just about out of rocks here. Once we're done with the rocks, the 41 Chevy can go back to dragging. Being a fun truck, not a work truck. Yes, not a work truck. I think we got one more wheelbarrow left, and we'll put that in the shop because we'll mount that stove right up. Because you can never have enough rocks in the box. Yes. All right, so the flags I untangled over there somewhere. They're over there. I untangled them. There's not a breeze, so they're pretty limp. All right, so let's see what else we're going to do. Yes, the staff's going to go shopping today to buy what's on the shelf, not what's on the list. Yes, that's the joys of living at the end of the world, where they treat us like crap. Yes, the water machine is still broken, so we have to gather ice today so I can make some Kool-Aid in a couple of days. When the ice thaws out, well, I better go. Here comes the boss. Okay, we're over here. Look at that wood stove smoke go straight up. We should maybe launch a balloon. Oh, wait, Dick will hit it. Fly into it. Yes, look at that. All right, so that's looking good. But over here, yesterday we started Aggie. No problems. Yes, because we've modified the carburetor. It's not a carburetor. It's a fuel mister. So you just pull the choke to adjust the fuel mixture that's being misted into the air. So it started pretty good. We took the battery out, so put it in the warm hose shack. Also, too, a lot of people pointed out that we didn't have the winter front on. Yes, the custom winter front from West Trans. Yes, but the thing is, we really didn't need it yesterday. These lips. This diesel motor was running just below 190 on the thermostat, and it wasn't really working that hard. The motor was running smooth because it was running warm, but we highly modified the thermostats back in last winter at this time. Yes, we did all the IH cats. They got a new style thermostat and full flow circulation on the motor block when the thermostat is closed. Oh, these lips need some beverage. Let's get in before, let's go have some beverage, since how it is Saturday, and get the me phone in before it gets cold.
Saturday morning in Whoville. It's just after 10 a.m. and as you can see, it is pretty cloudy out here right now. At least it's not windy. Now let's head inside and let the dogs out. Then I can make breakfast at 1 p.m. I'll walk up and do some shopping. Since I have the Yamaha, I don't want to take it uptown because it might get stolen. 12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. I think I'm going to have leftovers from last night. The sun is trying to make an appearance. Let's head inside and let the dogs out. Then at 1 p.m. I'll do the weather and head up and go do some shopping. Almost 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's minus 23 degrees Celsius, which is minus 9 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. The wind is starting to pick up, so let's head inside and get ready and go up and do some shopping. My little helper was able to borrow his dad's vehicle, so I don't have to walk back with the groceries. Just after 1 p.m. and I made it back from shopping. For the one bag here, it was $62. I did buy a big thing of butter because we were almost out, but they didn't have anything else on the shelf. Now let's get the skidoo out and head over to the kingdom. 1:30, I made to the kingdom and put the groceries away. There wasn't much on the shelf in Whoville, but we knew that was going to happen. Now I'll head down to the shop and see what my dad's up to. Looks like he has a little list here with some trail packed in the kingdom, so we'll head down and see what this is and figure out what else we're doing today. Down at the house shack, and we are testing out the snow depth in the kingdom here. My dad made a nice little fancy sheet for us, but we're going to take the drill and drill down right beside the house shack here, because this is the most packed ground in the whole kingdom, because I use the mini with the tubs, plus we're constantly walking on it and a bunch of other stuff. So let's see how the drill does. That is pretty deep. That took up almost the whole drill rod there. Did our first little test drill and it went through no problem. Now we're going to head around and check a few other spots and drill down to see how compact it is on the ground. We do a lot of dragging and double Z drags. We are walking on it. We have the mini, so it should be pretty packed. Up at the house now, we're next to the snow truck and the 38 GMC is right behind me. We'll drill down here and see how compressed it is. It should be pretty packed. Just drilled the second hole and it is pretty packed up here, but now we're going to get Bismark going and hook up to the double Z drag and do a few laps around the kingdom so we can shave it down. Then we'll drill a hole again and see how much we took off. My dad just got Bismark going. You could probably hear it in the background. I just came into the shop to write the lunchtime temperature. I just went off of my weatherboard in Whoville. If it was a lot warmer out right now, it would be easier to drill these holes, but it is pretty chilly out here. Now let's head outside and see if my dad's ready to do some dragging around the yard. Now my dad will get the famous black cat started. That way when we are done with the double Z drag and Bismark, this cat can go out and push the windrows back, since the double Z drag doesn't really push it back, it just smooths it out. Down at the hose shack, and we have to quickly top up the leaky final drive on the back here. So my dad brought out the oil. Now we'll head around to the double Z drag and hook up and then do a few laps. "2 p.m. my dad will do a couple laps around the kingdom, and then we will take the drill and drill down and see how much he's shaved off with the double Z drag. While he's doing that, I'll take the tubs back to the long trailer and fill them up, and then I'll empty out the 41 here so it will be ready to use the little chain drag and drag around the yard the next couple days. "2:30, I'm in behind the house now, filling up the tubs while my dad drags around the kingdom. He just went to go shut off the famous black cat. He said we don't need it because the big tires on the back of the double Z drag are pushing the windrows far enough back. Almost 3 p.m. and I just got the tubs filled. Now I'll head back around to the shop and the hose shack and put them away, and then I can start emptying out the 41. 3 p.m. and I just got the wagon filled up. I'm going to dump this into the shop and then I can fill it up again just to get the 41 emptied out. But my dad has the double Z drag over by the big boat. He wants me to take some pictures, then he can hook onto the double chain drag and go around the kingdom again. As you can see right here, he's cut down a fair bit. Got hooked up to the double chain drag, no problem. Now we're going to quickly do our measurements and drill some holes to see how much my dad took off with the double Z drag. Over by the hose shack now, we're going to see how much my dad shaved off with the double Z drag. We'll measure it just to make sure. That's why he brought the tape measure.
Wow.
So you took an inch off. It was
compaction.
It was 13, now it's 12 inches.
Yeah, but we got compaction. We can see it in the drill.
And that's what we want.
Yeah.
Now we'll head over and check the other place. Down the south trail, and now we'll check by the bent tree, which is right beside me here. It says it was 9 inches of soft drilling. Now let's see what it is. And of course the dogs are right in his face. So went from 9 inches down to 6.5. That isn't bad. Over at trailer 6 now, and it says there was 11 inches of soft drilling. Now we'll check again and see how much my dad took off. So we went from 11 inches to 9. That's not bad. Up by the house now, and the last one was the wing. It was sitting at 13 inches soft drilling. Now let's see what it is. And of course the dogs are right in his face. So it went down a few inches. It's at 10 inches now, and it was at 13. My dad just went to go put the dogs away. This is the list of everything, as you can see here. Now I'll put this inside, then my dad can take the double chain drag around. $4 p.m. and it looks like my dad is done with Bismark. He dropped the double chain drag in behind the house next to the Ford. Now we'll head down to the shop and cut up some timbers and do firewood. Look how smooth it is. Down at the shop now, and I'm just waiting for my dad to come around and we can start cutting up some railroad timbers. I'm going to wait until tomorrow to finish emptying out the 41 since my dad has enough stuff in the shop. Change of plans. It is way too cold out here to be cutting up timber, so we're just going to take out some firewood that is in the toboggan here and put it into the shop in the hose shack, and then my dad can cut it as he needs. Just after 4 p.m. and I'm officially done in the kingdom, so I'll head inside and grab my dog treats, then go back to Whoville and do the weather at 5 p.m.
Okay, quitting time in the kingdom, and the poor D69U known as the Bismark wasn't working hard enough to get the motor warm. Yes, it was cold on the cat today, even with the side panels, because it wasn't getting to work hard. Yes, it was nice and light, easy drag for it, but it worked out pretty good. This cat was underwater with the other one, the hood, yes. And this final drive over here was leaking pretty good. See the little puddle there? I think we're going to have to fix that in the summer, but we're very pleased today. It worked out rather well. Okay, the me phone won't show you, but we got lots of snowpack here. The drag going here, cut it right down, so we're very pleased. We'll have to let the snow texture change overnight, or whatever, in a couple of days we can drag it to make it smooth. Yes, it's all going rather well. We're very pleased. Okay, we didn't need the black cat today to windrow over because the big tires behind the Z-Drag did it all. And there's the staff. She's got it going. Oh, look, it's got a headlight. All right, she's heading home to drink some beer. Well, I better finish this video. Okay, very pleased with the double chain drags with the small tires on the back. Yes, that worked out pretty good. It smoothed it out where we have these ridges and everything like that. So it worked out good. We're going to split them apart and take the tires off. So now this, how would you say, the 41 Chevy can do the speed dragging. Yeah, speed dragging with the red one. Yes, the small red flexible one. And we'll park this big one over by the box car where the other one is. Yes, over there. I don't know if we can see that, Les Natsman. Can you see that? Oh my. Okay, with the big tires on the back, it was pushing the windrows out at the back there and smoothing them out. That worked out pretty good. We're very pleased. And if we keep doing it, we put the fourth tire in to spread the back ones out farther. It's all programmed and designed. I don't know if we got any videos or photos or anything like that, but the back one was cutting good. Yes, the front one was cutting good, keeping it straight. The back set of cutters here was darting off. It was pushing it out this way because that means it's cutting good. The whole idea of this cable and the tires on the back is to keep the drag on the trail, because if these cutters are cutting, this thing will dart into the trees and you'll never see it again. Plus you'll pull down all the trees too. Trust me, we've been there. So that works out pretty good. We're very pleased. We cut it down, changed the texture of the snow. It's like grading and grading and grading, but we did it all in one. All right, so we're very pleased. Oh, you can see the offset here. All right. Sorry about that. Coughing up a peanut. Oh, my dumb eyes. All right, you can see the offset here, because the front went over the hump of snow and the back set of cutters is cutting, and so it darted over. That's why you have to have this drag totally flexible, because that's how it works.
5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's minus 23 degrees Celsius, which is minus 9 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It was pretty chilly this afternoon in the kingdom. Now let's head inside and let the dogs out. Then I can make supper and end my day.
Okay, let's see if the me phone will stay warm enough to do a walk and talk. This here is rock hard. Yes, rock hard. And it feels hard when you walk. It's even hard when you drive the cat over it. You can feel it in your back. Yes, you can feel it in your back as it vibrates away. All right, let's see what we got here. A little bit farther so we're out of the smoke. And look at the flags. That's a cold wind. Yes, it is a cold wind. All right, so we quickly chain drag to get rid of the windrows here, so it's kind of smooth. We got the back gate closed. Yes, I closed it personally myself. All right, so we're very pleased. Yes, the TD18, when we pulled the double Z drag, I was a lot warmer in the seat. I don't know why. Maybe the motor was working hard to get the heat back to me. All right, very pleased, very pleased. All right, we stock up the stoves. Let's go drink some beer. I'm cold. Hopefully the me phone has died already or quit. I don't know. It's probably censored me. All right, we're very pleased. All right, enough of that. Okay, let's go have some drinks. All right, we'll go walk the dogs, make a video, and we'll talk to you later.